Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. I'm Dr. Hariri, the creator and administrator of LELB Society. I'm here to teach you another unit of 1100 words you need to know, week 36, day 2. New words. Okay, so the first word is epitome. Epitome means a person or thing that embodies or represents the best, perfect example of something. Okay, and maybe I can zoom in further. All right. In this unit, in this lesson, there are lots of flashcards, so let's get ready to enjoy a lot of flashcards and enrich our vocabulary. So number 2, the second word is dexterity. Dexterity means actually skillfulness, mental or physical skill, and the adjective is dexterous. Let me just write down some words here. Dexterous is the adjective form of dexterity. And yeah. And the third word is grotesque. Grotesque means strange, bizarre, and bizarre means strange, bizarre, and fantastic, and also misshaped. For instance, after having an accident, a person might have a grotesque face. Okay, and the next word is compassion. Compassion means sympathy and sympathetic feeling, kindness. Because I have zoomed in, you are not able to see the flashcards for these words, but for sure, actually, you can just do it on your own when you visit my website at lelb.net. And the last word is repugnant. Repugnant means, let's say, disgusting, means distasteful, repulsive. For all of these words, there are flashcards. Okay. Now let's see how these words have been used in the context. Victor Hugo. Okay. So the epitome of French romantic writers in the 19th century was Victor Hugo. So the perfect example of French romantic authors or writers in the 19th century. With the utmost, means maximum, the highest point, dexterity or skillfulness, he wrote poetry. In English we say actually to write poetry, so it is in simple past tense. Novels and drama. His highly popular novels, Notre-Dame de Paris and Les Miserables, are replete with melodramatic situations and grotesque characters. These are French words, so pronunciation changes. Notre-Dame de Paris and Les Miserables. Highly popular works are replete with, means full of. Melodramatic situation. Melodramatic means full of actually excitement and tragedies, and in a way that has been exaggerated even a bit, and grotesque characters. Grotesque, as I said, means strange, weird characters. Okay. He had a profound sense of social justice. Profound means deep. Sense of social justice means actually a fairness, a sense of fairness, and a compassion for the poor. So he was sympathetic to the poor, hapless means unlucky, and downtrodden means the oppressed, people who have been mistreated, downtrodden. He could not work under the aegis of Napoleon II and fled into exile. He could not work under the aegis means under the support or protection of Napoleon II, the king at that time in France, and fled into the past tense of flee means run away. So he ran away into exile. Actually, he left his own country to reside in another place or land, to become an expatriate. We do have that later on. When the repugnant rule came to an end, finished, repugnant or disgusting rule was over, the expatriate or exile returned from exile. Actually, exile refers to both the action of leaving your country because actually you have been banished, and also refers to the person who has done that. So he was received with adulation and acclaim. Adulation means praise, and acclaim has the same meaning. Of course, these are strong words, particularly adulation means to lionize or idolize. So to, let's say, give a lot of attention and respect, or show a lot of respect to a person, and acclaim. Okay, I told you there are flashcards associated with words, but because I have zoomed in, you are not able to see them. Okay, in order to see them, just visit my Instagram page with the same ID or username, LELB Society. LELB Society, there is no space here, and or even visit my website at lelb.net. Alright, as the idol of the Third Republic. So he was lionized, he was worshipped by the people in France when the rule actually came to an end. Okay, sample sentences. He was made up means he was ready, was prepared or got ready in the most grotesque way for his role as a man from outer space. He became ready in the most, let's say, inconvenient way or weird way. Perhaps here it has a negative meaning. Actually, to have a role as a man from outer space. Number 2, we all felt deep compassion for the innocent progeny who were bereft of their parents, who had succumbed during the conflagration. First of all, conflagration means a large fire or burning that destroys everything. We all felt deep compassion. We were compassionate to the innocent or innocuous progeny. Progeny is a plural noun for children. Progeny or offspring. Let me write this one. Offspring. Progeny means offspring, and this is a plural noun. So for example, the progeny, the verb associated with them actually is plural by itself. And do not mistake it for prodigy. Prodigy refers to a genius who is so young. Prodigy. So progeny and prodigy are not the same. Who were bereft of. Bereft means deprived. Deprived. Okay. Of their parents who succumb. Succumb has two basic meanings. One means to surrender. And the second meaning that fits here is to die or pass away. Okay, so of their parents who had died during the conflagration. So we were compassionate to the innocent, innocuous or benign children whose parents had passed away or died in the conflagration. The Taj Mahal number 3 in India is said to be the epitome of grace as an edifice. Edifice, hopefully the flash guard here, fortunately, is visible. So edifice is a large building. In India is said to be the epitome of grace as an edifice. Okay, so it's clear. Edifice is a large building. So the site of the corpse, dead body. Corpse, dead body, was repugnant or disgusting to the squeamish onlooker. Onlooker means bystanders or witnesses. Okay. Yeah. So the scene, let's say, you can say this for the site of or the scene of. For the site of. The corpse was repugnant to the squeamish. Squeamish is a person who is easily influenced, easily susceptible to, vulnerable, so emotional, so sensitive. Sensitive is a good word here. Squeamish, sensitive, hypersensitive. Onlooker means actually watchers or bystanders or witnesses. Number 5. With dexterity, he thwarted the pugnacious and belligerent adversary. Adversary, as you can see the photo here, means opponent. Let me write it down. Adversary means opponent. Okay, so pugnacious and belligerent means aggressive or fierce. So with dexterity he thwarted means prevented or stopped the pugnacious and belligerent adversary. Remember, these words may seem to be really difficult at first glance, but you have to learn. You need to actually learn these words because they frequently happen or used in IELTS or TOEFL exams. So I already covered this part. Just let's go to the idiom section. Throw the book at someone. To throw the book at someone means to give maximum punishment. To give someone the maximum punishment. So the judge got his back up. Another idiom means to become angry. Become angry, but here in the simple past tense he became angry. So got his back up and threw the book at the criminal or culprit. For criminal you can say culprit, or outlaw. You see, there are so many words in this. Actually, in my presentation or my teaching, I try to teach you some other words, additional words, not just the ones used in this unit or lesson. All right, so that's it. That is the end of this unit. So if you enjoyed this vocabulary lesson, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there are so many other vocab lessons waiting for you, and just hit the subscription button, and thank you for your attention. I really hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have any question on LELB Society, you have this chance to leave your questions here, in the comment form. And also you can just visit lots of flashcards on my Instagram page. Over 900 let's say Instagram photos and flashcards, and they can help you a lot to improve your vocabulary. And thank you very much. See you soon.